The instructions provided by the Ramans were simple. Construct a waterfront bungalow off of their beachfront property, a bungalow they would be able to rent out as they moved into their retirement. While creating property in a style that would not clash with the original building, they wished for a bungalow, a boathouse, and some unique architectural design flair that would attract renters to their property. In order to fund their retirement, this was entirely necessary. Now, the usual style of a beachfront bungalow was a little bit different than their original property, with much more deep, rich colors than the light tan that the original building. And so, with the distance from the original building to the bungalows, the buildings were to be constructed similar to that of bungalows you would find in the Caribbean. With the contrast between that and the original property, it would not quite clash in design, but still feel authentic to usual waterfront bungalows. Both the bungalow and the boathouse were to be of a square shape, the bungalow consisting of essentially 3 rooms, with the kitchen, living room, and dining room all taking the space of one open concept room. The bedroom and bathroom would be the only 2 rooms surrounded entirely by walls of their own. The boathouse would be essentially an entirely open property, open for 2 boats of a standard size, or 1 excessively large boat. Now, the architectural design flair took a bit more thought. You may see a garden on a typical property, outdoor, surrounded by fencing, but how about a greenhouse? How often do you see that on a typical property? And that's where the idea came from. A cylindrical greenhouse, entirely glass, intended to appeal to not only the Ramans, but any potential renters that would be coming to the property. And so, with the renovation plan set in stone, it was time to get to work. When you first enter the bungalow, you're met with a mini hallway. The bedroom and bathroom are to your left, and if you continue ahead, you will find the dining room and the kitchen. Outside, you'll find a porch, meant for, of course, staring out at the beautiful ocean ahead. All rooms were designed with a similar aesthetic in mind, and in the end, essentially meant for renters to feel relaxed as they explored. With the boathouse, there wasn't much to it, simply a mini U-shaped platform all around, with a boat or 2 in the center, merely meant for storage. Not the most flashy, but it serves its purpose. And finally, the greenhouse. While pretty empty at the moment, with only a few plants and some crops, the Ramans or any future renters could easily go and grow their own crops. You don't have to go out and shop for groceries. You can just stay there. The intention's not only for the renters, it could reduce the Ramans' daily costs as they go into retirement. The Ramans requested a profit, and if I've done my job right, their property will attract plenty of future renters during the summer seasons.